Greetings, fellow beings. Ho, ho! It is a fantastic Friday. TGIF. Thank goodness indeed. We've got a lot going on. Pretty excited about it, to be fair. Got great shows coming up later today. And, of course, this afternoon, we will return to my interview series. Today's guest is Master of the TDS, which I think is awesome. Got so many other things going on. We've got, a movie review releasing later today about the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And, of course, today's subject matter, the headline, Netflix rules. They do. Incredible earnings. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, let's say hi to each and every one of you. And thanks for a couple of very early super chats. We got Blackia in the house, probably buried in a good book. I hope you're doing well. And I'm glad when you're here. Bill Chapin is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Here we go. 2 super chats in a row from Weird for an Australian $5 saying, I've been replaying the 40K lore channels and I never had so many replies. I bet. Lefties out there. Oh, full of lefties, you say. Bricky has given up before the war has started. That's not good. Not good. And another Australian $2 for saying, I proudly quoted the IGN comment on Old Man Reacts. Wow. All right. Well, I've got to go take a look. I got a lot of homework to do on some of these 40K channels I haven't had contact with yet. So thanks for all of that, Weird. I appreciate it. Lord Thoth is here with his amazing wrench, so watch out. He knows how to use it. Penny. Good to see you, dear. Of course, we've got a Balinese minion. Good to see you. Hope you're being safe. Please be safe and take care of all of us like you always do. We got D. Bud Martin in the house. And I'm going to hit this button on time today. Josiah Robinson's in the house. Great to see you, my friend. We've got Morgan King here. Morgan King's awesome. Indeed. Terry Rose, what's up? Who else popped in the door? We got Drew Labbers in the house. Hail. We got Dice Media Group. What's going on, Dice? And SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor is joining us this morning. It's good to see you as well. Dylan Soup. Is anybody hungry for some Dylan Soup? Griffin gives us today's history lesson. In 1897, on this day, the first Boston Marathon was won by John J. McDermott in 2 hours, 55 minutes, 10 seconds. The world's oldest annual marathon, inspired by success of the first real marathon at the 1896 Summer Olympics. That's right. CJ is here, and let me tell you, he's got a good idea. Hit the like button, folks, on the way in or on the way out, or, just make sure it's, properly highlighted. And if you notice down at the bottom that little red subscribe button is still red, that means you haven't subscribed yet. So hit the subscribe button and turn it to gray. Thank you. We've got so much other stuff going on, including a new background from our friend CJ here, starting on Monday for the 6-Minute Daily, which, by the way, the poll says I'm keeping the name. Sorry, folks. Maestro Chi is in the house. What's up, Maestro? And Randall Orser's checking in from Canada. How's it going up there, Randall? Is it still cold? Do you still have snow? Let me know. The great Eric K is here. The master of mods, the mensch of wrenches. He's doing well. We got Scott Cook in the house. And La Verdad es Católica. I think I did that properly. Nobody will beat Netflix, except YouTubes and video games. And true. So very true. So very true. Who else do we have in the house? We've got 12-inch Lando. It's been a minute. 12-inch Lando. What's going on, my friend? There he is. There he is. Cloud Sailing is with us today. Good to see you. We've got John Gibson out there. John, it's great to see you, my friend. Truly. The old man cometh. Greetings, fellow beings. Indeed. Indeed. Tina Guzman is in the house. Tina, the store has been updated with some new goods. And I know they're working on more stuff. And we showed off my swim trunks, the Rooster? I don't know, however you guys say it. It's the Rooster shorts. Check them out. They're fantastic. The Gaming Dude, what's up? And of course, Archie Mitchell is out there in the world. The Animation Critic, what's going on, my friend? And happy Friday from the Batcap. All right, Philip Gaming's out there in the world. Did you see Warrior Tier Custodes? Can you react? I will take a look at it and have a reaction. I didn't get a chance yesterday. Tuesdays and Thursdays are the busiest days because of the number of live shows that I'm on. So thank you for that. Let's see who else is in the house. Oh, and by the way, you're just filling up the bucket with money this morning. I appreciate that for that weird. We've got Cynthia Carter in the house. Good morning, Culture and Chat. There you go. Hoove. What's up, Hoove? All right, we got a couple more I'm going to try to click on, like the lovely Jillian N. So good to see you, dear. I hope you're doing well. Happy, fantastic Friday to you, and an incredible weekend to all of you. But we have to go. One more super chat from Weird for another Australian $2. My goodness, my friend. Thank you. No one of the bots replied with IGN quotes. That's interesting. Not one of them, huh? I have to take a look at that. I get bots sometimes, but mostly on Twitter, though. Less on the tube. Stitch! What's up, Stitch? Good to see you, buddy. Of course, there's a lot of NPCs out there. Anyway, let's get started, folks. The 6-Minute Daily starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. In fact, I think there are more stories than I've actually counted, well, officially on the description, so I'll have to go back and edit that at some point. But I know this, the show Fallout was automatically renewed. Can anybody doubt that this wasn't going to happen? This is one of the things that Amazon can put a feather in. They don't have a lot of those things. Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power, that did not hit well. And they have 4 more seasons of terribleness to serve you. Or, well, us, if you choose to imbibe it. I will not consume just to consume next product. That's not the way I'm wired. But Fallout was actually a pretty decent thing, and I did do a review on it if you want to take a look at it. Some legitimate sci-fi, definitely things that you can criticize about it, but it felt very much like the first season of Westworld, which is wonderful and terrifying. You've got the Fall Guy live stunt show being added to the Universal Studios Waterworld attraction. Well, I wonder why. Well, you know why. They have this film coming out, and it's supposedly going to do very well. We'll see. We've got Sony teaming up with Apollo Global, which is terrifying. We do not want an equity company owning a studio because they have no qualms about destroying everything in pursuit of their messaging because all they want is power. So this would be bad. As much as I think Sony's management could be up to the task, let's not do that, okay? Moving up, we got Cinemark getting sued right now. That's right, for allegedly shorting customers on beverages. That's right, the movie theater chain's 20-ounce cup allegedly represents a better deal than the 24-ounce container. Interesting. We've got Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav getting paid. That's right, up 26.5% to almost $50 million. True story. It's actually $49.5 million. Netflix, on the other hand, went gangbusters. And this is our headline of the day. They ignited. It went boom. It was spectacular, wonderful, and tremendous all at the same time. Congratulations to them. On a sad note, their stock started to head south faster than Sherman. Why? Well, let me say this. They didn't forecast well, and a lot of people read those tea leaves very aggressively. Again, huge numbers. They surpassed everything they were asked to do, and yet they got punished. Be careful what you say in your forecast. We've got Netflix adding 9.3 million That's how they got up to those numbers we were talking about. And they increased their operating income to $2.6 billion. So that's substantial year-to-year increase. They're doing great. But you have to remember, they were running at a loss forever. Having a profit over the last few years is a bonus. And I hope they continue to perform well. They may, because they brought in the Lin fella, and he is oriented around the idea of making good films a little cheaper. The password sharing doesn't seem to have affected them in any way, at least as far as viewership goes. And when you look at the subscriber numbers, it probably increased their total subscriber base. So their plan seems to be working. Hence the reason they were able to do amazing Q1 results. The stock market, well, it's doing its thing. And I'm going to actually hit the refresh button because they went from losses to small gains. Let's see if it stayed that way. Nope. It's starting out every day. It's starting out this way this week. It limps towards its longest weekly losing streak since September. And you know why? Lots of dumb things are being done, like, let's lock up more of the things that we can't utilize as our natural resources because we're trying to force everybody into this limited life. That's what this is. It's all about power, limiting every bit of your freedom and utility. And by tying up the reserves on oil and gas and, not replenishing the strategic oil reserve when it was cheap, we're now, in big, big trouble. Well, by the way, they were selling that to China. We'll talk about that another time. But BNSF Railway says it didn't know about asbestos that killed hundreds in Montana town. That doesn't sound good. It sounds like they probably did know. And this story will grow. So we're going to monitor that. That's going to be what we're going to monitor. Olympic organizers are unveiling a strategy for using artificial intelligence in sports. Well, I thought they had already had artificial intelligence in the Olympic Committee for putting it in France, one of the most volatile countries right now. But hey, what do I know? You've got the organizers unveiling these plans to capitalize on advancing technology, and they're going to probably try to determine where things are. You got 100 days to find out what those plans are. I probably won't be watching the Olympics. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is going to have a big opening, they think, about $54 million plus. I think it's going to be less than that, but I could be wrong. Meta pulled WhatsApp and Threads from the App Store because of Beijing. And finally, there was a snake on a plane. That's right, a stowaway snake caused delay for a bullet train in Japan. I want to make this movie, Snakes on a Train. I mean, sounds fun. And they probably already did it, and I just missed it. But hey, I'm out of time. I'm out of story, and I'm out of time. I'm out of stories. You know what? I'm gonna be out of here. I can't stick around today. I've got other things I have to take care of. I appreciate each and every one of you. We have new credits coming up on Monday, but for now, here's a shot at the credits and all the amazing supporters. That's right. Look at these amazing supporters. We've got many of them. We added one today. Ken Murphy became a gold member. Well, welcome, Ken. Thank you for being here. For those of you who are not members, consider joining the channel. It's fun. We have the monthly members stream. For those of you on the higher tiers, you will be getting a few more extra things here and there, including the ability to see videos early before they air formally on the channel. Also, for those of you who are interested in alt tech, I do have a Rumble channel, and obviously I broadcast live on Twitter. Hi, Twitter. Both of those platforms I'm going to push videos to. That's right, you'll be able to watch me and videos over on Rumble, and I'm even working towards a Rumble-only stream once or twice a month. So do be on the lookout there. We're closing in on 1,000 on Rumble. I wonder what would happen if we really pushed. We do have the post-flight interview today, Carlos Alfredo Lopez, with Master of the TDS. That will be coming up after FNT, so keep your eye out. I have a thumbnail ready to go up here in just a little bit, so keep tracking. Right after this, you can go check out Midnight's Edge in the morning. And later tonight, you're going to want to check out That Park Place for Extra Magic Hours. We've got a lot to cover about Disney. On that note, have a great day, everybody, and an incredible weekend. See ya!